Hey everyone, so today I did this deep dark smoky makeup look using the Violet Voss Hashtag Palette. This palette is a 20 pan eyeshadow palette, and it's made up of, you have purples down here, a couple pink tones, here you have some yellow golds, and then up here you have matte shades. So you have this light cream color, you have an orange, this shade down here is also, it's like a satin matte, and then you have a black shade as well. This palette, I think it was released earlier in the year. I had picked it up and I haven't really used it a whole lot, but since the summer months I've actually been using it a lot more. I used it quite a bit actually in the month of June. It was in my favorites video. I really enjoy the Violet Voss formula. This is actually the first palette that I had gotten from them. I have since bought other palettes, but the matte shades are super blendable, and these shimmery shades they're like no other. They're like a foiled shimmer and they apply really easily. So yeah, I think I picked this up at Sephora. I paid, I believe, $60 Canadian for it. And I really like it. I'm just gonna swatch a couple of the shimmers. So this one here is Truth, and then Throwback, and let's see, Pretty AF. So there's a few swatches. Oh, let me get in the light. There's a few swatches of some of the colors. Today I actually used the color No Filter, which I am going to swatch that as well. So this is No Filter right here. It's a really pretty gold orange color, and there's something about it. I don't know if it's just with my skin tone or how I've been applying it, but it really makes my eyes pop. I do have green eyes, so it could just be a complimentary thing as well. But anyway, this is a deep smoky look, as most of my makeup looks are deep and smoky because that's what I like. But yeah, you could wear this to an event, you could wear it every day. It'd be great makeup look for like an evening party or whatever y'all do in the summer. Anyway, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so my eyes are already primed using the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Fresh. And I am going to just set that paint pot down. So I'm going to place that all over the eye. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush here, which is just a blending brush. It's a Morphe R37. And I'm going to go in with the color Savage, which is this orange color at the top. And I'm going to place that shade in my crease, bringing it high up, just under my eyebrow. I'm going to blend that all the way in. So you can see there's not much space between where the color ends and where my eyebrow begins. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush. This is the Morphe M513 blending brush. And I'm going to go in with the color Sauce, which is right here. It's the lighter brown of the two browns in this palette. And I'm going to go over where I placed that orange. And I'm just blending those two shadows together. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take This is a Morphe M433 brush. It's another blending brush. I'm going to go into the color GOAT, which is right here. It's the darker brown. I'm placing that on my lid on the outer corner. And I'm bringing it up into the crease slightly. And I'm going to also place that on the inner corner of my lid and bring that also up into the crease. And I'm going to just connect right in the middle. So a little bit on the outer corner and on the inner corner, and then connect the two. You want to leave this blank space here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into this color right here in the middle of the second row. It's called No Filter. And I'm going to place that right in that blank space, the center of my eye. And it's such a pretty foiled kind of shadow. I brought it up into my crease just a tiny bit. I have to say, hands down, that is one of the most unique shadows I think I've ever used on my eye. The very first time I used it, I was like, oh my god, such a pretty orange gold. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit more of that GOAT, and I'm just going to kind of blend around where I place that color. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is an M506, and I'm going to go into this black shade in the corner. It's called ILY. And I'm going to take just a light little bit of it, and I'm going to place that on the outer corner, and I'm really going to blend this. And I'm going to do the same thing on the inner corner. And with what's left on my brush, I'm just gonna bring that slightly up and over where that orange shimmer meets the matte. So it'll look something like this. And then I'm gonna go back in with the Morphe R37 brush. And I'm gonna take a little mix of this one and this one, which is Sauce and Savage. I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth between the two, and I'm just going to blend back up at the top of the crease here, just to add a little bit more of that color that might have been lost. And then with the same brush, I'm just kind of going across that line that I had made with this black, just to kind of diffuse it a little tiny bit. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of ILY and GOAT with that same Morphe R37 brush. I'm just going to go back and forth between the two. I don't want a lot of black, just kind of dabbing back and forth. And I'll tap off my brush. And I am going to place that in the outer corner. And I'm just kind of lightly trying to blend some of the harshness out of this black. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take, this is a MAC 227 brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of that light fresh color and place it back under my brow bone, just where it was lost. Alright, and then I'm going to take, this is a Morphe E36 brush, small little pencil brush. I'm going to go in with Savage, and I'm going to go and bring that under my lower lash line. And I'm bringing that all the way across. And then I'm going to go in with Sauce, same brush, place that over top. So then I'm going to go in with ILY, and I just brought it in a little closer to the lower lash line. I'm going to go back in with that Morphe M506, and I'm just going to blend these shades on the lower lash line together a little bit better. Alright, so this is what we're looking like. I am going to go put on some mascara and then I'll zoom out, but I did want to mention while I'm still zoomed in that there is absolutely no fallout at all on my lower eyes with this palette, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm going to go put on mascara and then I'll be back. Alright, so here is the finished makeup look with mascara on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.